day 11 on your Balance, Build and Bloom plan, and today we're working on balance and coordination. So this is a 21-day program to build your strength and your confidence, also to nourish your mind and your body, as we talk about a nutrition tip at the end of every session. So today you need one set of light weights for one of the exercises. Everything else is up onto your feet. We're going to be working through our coordination apart from the last exercise where we are down onto the mat in a lying down position. If you find that tricky, I'm going to give you an adaptation for that exercise. So if you're ready, let's get going. So for our first exercise, we're going to do a very simple walk forwards and walk back exercise. However, we're going to work with the heel toe with the balance. So you're going to put the heel down, come up to the toe, heel down, up to the toe. So just working through as you do, turning around, switching sides. So up, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Well done. So we're just going to work through this one just to make sure everything is switched on and ready. Good. Keep it going, nearly there on time. And take a rest. Well done. We are going to come back to the exercise and we'll see how your coordination and your balance improves as we go through this program today. We're going to work for some little side steps again, just to make sure everything's switched on and where we want it to be today. So you're just going to step to the side, step to the side. Keep the hands in where they are, and we're going to add them in just a second. Add some coordination. So instead of doing the usual star step that we know how to do, we do that loads. Keep the hands pushed in. Now bring them into a prayer position and open and close and open and close. So this time you're working in time with the feet. So you can go as quick as you want here, but I would recommend you go a little slower. Get those shoulder blades together, opening out into the chest. So we're working on a whole body workout today with this balance and coordination. There's legs, there's arms, and there's always core, because that's where we generate all of our balance and coordination from. 2, 1, take a rest. We're going to work through a exercise just on one side of the body, and then we're going to switch and go to the other side of the body. So if you need to hold on to a chair or a wall or anything at all, then please do. You're going to bring the knee up on the left side and then raise the leg on the left side. So knee raise, flat foot, and then leg raise. Now you can bring in the arms if you want to. So you're bringing in some runner's arms here. You can make it a little easier for yourself by tapping down, coming out, tap down, coming up, tap down, coming out. Or you can make it a little trickier by not putting the foot down at all. So you just keep the foot floating, keep it nice and slow. So we're not speeding through, to really challenging your balance here. And take a rest. We're going to switch sides. That supporting leg may be the leg that's feeling it more than anything else. Everything else is working, but that supporting leg is sort of bearing the brunt of all of those shifts of movement. And of course, it's bearing your whole body weight at that point in time. Ready? Let's go. So knee high, out to the side. Knee, out to the side. So usually when we're working on balance and coordination, the first couple are a little bit iffy. So you think, oh, I'm not sure. I don't know if I can do this. And then when your brain gets the hang of exactly what it is you're asking it to do, it really learns very quickly. Okay, so you might find, if you haven't done much balance and coordination work, that this is all very difficult. Okay, so you're just going to start from a different place and you're going to work up, but your brain will quite quickly learn exactly what it is you need to do. Take a rest. Well done. Amazing work. We're going to work next into a little box step. So I want you to, if you've got your mat on the floor like me, I want you to imagine the back of the mat is steps 1 and 2, and the front of the mat is steps 3 and 4. So like a square. So we're going to be standing in the back of our square here, and we're going to walk forwards 1, 2, and then all the way back into the back corner, and then forwards and then back into the back corner. Good. So we just step, heel, back, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. Now, when you are in the swing of that, you can start to push the hands up when you get into that back corner. So 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. Good. Well done. If your mat has a tendency to slightly walk across the floor as you do this, don't worry, you can just put it back in just a sec. Just using that mat just to help you take a rest with your visualization. It's always quite helpful. We're going to use our arms next. We're going to pick up the weights if you're using them. If you're not using weights, you don't need to worry about it. I'm using a light set here. My light set is a 3 kilo set, but your light set may be 1 kilo or half a kilo. I'm going to have one hand in front of my body, one on the side, and I'm going to bring them up. And then I'm going to switch sides, and then I'm going to bring them up. So they're coming up to around shoulder height each time. Good. I'm holding into my core here, and this is less of balance, more of coordination. So over to the side, and I'm trying to keep my body, my midsection, my trunk static. It's just the arms that are moving. So everything else is staying exactly where it needs to stay. Just my arms and the shoulder girdle. They're the only things that are moving. And take a rest when you finish that last one. Well done. Amazing. We're going to still work into that square that we just worked into that box step. But this time, I'm going to be throwing some different little movements at you. So I want you, instead of standing with your feet in each corner, I want you to stand all in one corner. And we're just going to sit into the first corner, sit across to the second, back and across, okay? Now we're going to reverse. Sit, 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 step back. Now let's go diagonal. Well done, and back. Diagonal, and back. Well done. Let's go round, so across, forwards, to the side, and to the back. And one more diagonal, and diagonal back. Well done, amazing work. I know that's really tricky because you have to concentrate all the time when we do that, but don't worry, we are going to do that again. So you are going to get a chance to just figure out what on earth just happened there. You can always rewind as well and go back and give it another try if you need to. We're going to do another lateral movement with the leg here, and we're going to get the arms involved. So we're going to bring the leg out to the side, and then we're going to push up the arms. Leg to the side, push up the arms. Leg to the side, push up the arms. Well done. So I'm not using a weight for this exercise, but by all means, you can. You can hold on to one weight here. You can have 2 weights if you'd prefer. Good job. For the second round, I am going to add a weight in, but just showing you that all these exercises are very valid, even if you don't add weights in. By making adaptations and variations, these exercises are still really, really effective. And take a rest. Well done. We are going to switch sides. Well done. So again, just working in different kind of directions just keeps your brain guessing, keeps you thinking all the time. We're going to go out on the left side and up again as before. So let's go out and up, out and up. And when we're reaching up, really working into those tummy muscles, making sure you're reaching up as far as you can without coming off your toes. So you're keeping your heels flat onto the floor. Push, across, push. Well done. Good job. Amazing. Almost there. Great work. And take a rest. Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to do that heel and toe walk now. I know it feels a bit weird. It's a bit of a strange exercise. But really doing that kind of movement where you stop, start, it keeps the brain guessing, it keeps the muscles working, and it's really valid. And also if you have to do a field sobriety test, then you know, you've got it in your arsenal. Let's go. So heel, up, heel, up, heel, up. How are you finding it this time? Let's get you a couple more reps in. Do you find it a little easier than last time you did this, because we did this straight out the gates last time. Down, up. It's also really good to work in some foot strength, which is something that we don't really work on a lot generally. So just working into those feet, remembering there are lots of muscles, bones, ligaments, tendons in the feet, and we use our feet all the time. Take a rest. And we don't tend to show them a lot of love. So really stretching into the feet and really working into the feet is really, really important, and they will thank you for it. Maybe not so much at the moment. We're going to do those side steps and we're going to open out straight away this time. Okay, so get your hands together in prayer position and let's go. So stepping out, bringing the arms out, shoulder blades together, step and tap, step and tap. Good. Well done. So open into the chest, push the shoulder blades back together. Amazing. Good job. So day 11 is well and truly underway. You've broken the back of this now. You're nearly there. So that is week 2, halfway through. Good. And take a rest. Amazing. We're going to do that side leg raise to the knee raise. That one. Okay. We're going to go back there. If you want to, you can hold onto a weight with this one. You can hold onto a weight, but I'm just going to continue with the running arms, okay? That's what I like on this one. So we're going to go knee and side, knee and side. And the reason I like the running arms is because you just get that extra little bit of coordination. And as a runner, it's quite natural to me. I understand that that might not be the case for you, but for me, that's what I'm going to do today. So I've been touching down the toe onto the mat. So now I'm going to challenge the last little bit, trying to keep my body nice and straight, imagining I've got something through the top of my head, out. So I'm going to keep my body really strong and straight and take a rest. Well done. We're going to get to practice that again on the other side now. So really pushing the foot into the floor. If you don't know how to really connect the core to help you balance, push your foot into the floor, push the heel into the floor, spread the toes out, make the use of the arch. Let's go. And sort of have your foot like a tripod into the floor and really tense those tummy muscles. Push yourself into the floor. You know when someone's trying to pick you up and you can make yourself go heavy? That's what you're doing. You're really rooting yourself into the ground, okay? And you'll notice that your balance really does improve. It might take a few times. It might not be instant. Or it might be. You might feel it straight away. Keep going. Good job. 2, 1, take a rest. Okay, we're going to do that box step with a push, and I'm going to add a weight into this one this time. So again, remember, this is the one where we're going to work onto our mat. We're going to use the 4 corners into our mat here, holding on to your weight, just holding it against your body, but not straight into your body. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. You don't have to use a weight if you don't want to. There's only one of these exercises that I wrote with a weight, but even then, you don't have to. There are no have-tos in this plan. You can absolutely just make it your own. From previous plans that I've done, I know that people talk about consistency and they didn't think they'd be able to make it through the plan. So hopefully you're finding that you can stick with me all the way through to day 11 so far. Let's do one more. And take a rest. Amazing work. I'm just going to collect the other weight here. So do leave me a comment. Let me know that you're doing the sessions. I really love to see you coming back day after day, whether you are doing your workout every single day or whether you are taking your time working through doing 2 or 3 sessions a week. It's all valid to me, okay? Movement is amazing, however you move. Movement is medicine. Movement is amazing. So just moving your body mindfully, just strengthening up within the time that you have, that is amazing. Okay, so the fact that you're here right now listening to me, doing the exercises together, I love that. Well done. Good job. And if you find that you are really enjoying these sessions, 2, 1, take a rest, then you can come and you can join me on my website. I've got a membership over there which is really super affordable, £9 a month, and you get 2 sessions a week in, week out, 2 sessions a week, all for you. Let's stand in the corner of that square and we're going to step, sit and across. We're going to go back and we're going to go across. This time we're going to go diagonal and we're going to go back and we're going to go forwards and we're going to go back diagonal and then forwards diagonal and then back and across, forwards, to the side, to the back. Let's go diagonal and back and diagonal again and back and to the side and back. Amazing work, really well done. If you managed to keep up with that, then really well done. I hope that you enjoyed that one. We're going to do the leg raise with the arm raise next, and I am going to use a weight for this one. Okay, so I'm just using, again, I've just got a 3 kilo here. I'm just going to hold it end on here, and we're going to go for a leg raise into an arm raise. Leg raise, raise the arms. Good. If you're finding balance is really tricky and you're just needing to hold on to something throughout, that's okay. Don't give yourself a hard time about it. You have to start somewhere. Everyone has to start somewhere. Okay, so you need to learn, you need to teach yourself. How long does it take a baby to learn to walk? A really long time. It's not going to take you that long to learn to do some balance work, but just give yourself the credit. Take a rest. We're going to switch sides. So we're going to switch sides on this exercise, and then we are going to head down to the mat for our final exercise. If you don't work down onto the mat, if you prefer not to, I do have a variation for you, okay? So let's go on this side, push to the side and push. Good job. So remember keeping that head pointing up towards the ceiling, keeping the spine nice and long. Good. Keep it going. Amazing. Nearly there. 2, 1, and take a rest. So pop the weight down. If you need the variation for this next exercise, then please just check out the top of the screen. Otherwise, down to the mat, lying onto the mat. Okay, yourself nice and comfortable. Fingertips up to the ceiling, knees up, feet off the floor. And we're going to draw out the opposite arm and leg. Back into center, opposite arm and leg. Back into center. Now there doesn't come much more coordination than this exercise. It's super coordinated here. Now, I think that a lot of you might be struggling with what to do with the fingertips that are up into the air. Quite often what happens is as you draw one arm back, the other arm goes down. Okay, so you'll end up seeing something like this. But what you want to try and do is keep the fingertips up and the fingertips up. Okay, so just making your body do what you're asking it to do is hard. Take a rest. We're going to do one more of those and then we're done for our session. And we're going to be talking about omegas in our nutrition tip at the end of this session. So join me for that if you can. If you can't, then of course you can always refer back to these at any time. But you can just have it on in the background and I'll chat to you about it. It only is a couple of minutes, just a quick little tip about how you can just add little bits into your diet, or just start to think about things in a slightly different way. Maybe you'll learn something that you didn't know before, and that will be enough for you. Maybe it will give you food for thought. Keep it going. Well done. Good. 2, 1, take a rest. So join me now for our little talk on omegas. And tomorrow I will see you for day number 12, where we will be working into a full body conditioning session. So see you then, and I'll just see you into the little nutrition tip just now. Bye. Today we are diving into the importance of omega-3 fatty acids for brain health and overall well-being. Omega-3s are essential fats that our bodies can't create on their own, so we've got to get them from our diet. So what are omega-3s? Omega-3 fatty acids are a type of polyunsaturated fat that plays a crucial role in brain function, reducing inflammation, which is the cause of many chronic diseases, and also supporting heart health. There are 3 main types of omega-3s, ALA, EPA, and DHA. So why do we need them? Well, research suggests that omega-3 fatty acids may help improve mood, reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety, and support cognitive function, especially as we age. They're also known for their anti-inflammatory properties, which can benefit heart health, which can reduce the risk of chronic diseases, and also some forms of cancer. Good food sources of omega-3s include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds. For those who don't consume fish, omega-3 supplements are available, but it is always best to get nutrients from whole foods wherever possible. According to the UK government guidelines, adults should aim to consume at least 2 portions of fish per week, and one of those should be a fish like salmon or mackerel to ensure that you get adequate amounts of omega-3s. By incorporating omega-3 rich foods into our diet regularly, we can support brain health, we can reduce inflammation, and we can promote overall wellness. I hope that tip has helped today and has uncovered some of the mystery around omega-3s. I'll see you tomorrow, but please remember to like, to subscribe, and to leave a comment and share this video with someone who needs it. Take care. Bye.